In this video, we describe how to work with Db2 data movement utilities. This figure provides an overview of some Db2 data movement utilities. On the left side, we have database A. On the right side, we have database B. Use the export utility to export rows from a table in the database A into a file. The file can have any of these formats. ASC stands for ASCII, DEL stands for delimited ASCII, basically ASCII format, but we use a delimiter character. WSF stands for worksheet format. This is normally used for software such as Excel or Lotus 123. IXF stands for Ibm Exchange Format. This format is specific to IBM. This format is useful because it includes the DDL or structure of the table as part of the file. The other formats do not include the DDL, but they are more standard. So if you plan to move data from Db2 to another non-IBM software product, use ASCII, DEL, or WSF formats. Now, once you have stored the table rows in a file with any of these formats, you can use either the import or load utility to load it into a table in the same or another database, in this case database B. If you are using format IXF, there is no need to create a table ahead of time, because with IXF the table will be created. Since the DDL is exported in the file, the input file. But if you are using another format like ASCII, delimited ASCII, or WSF, then you do need to target location ahead of time. We talk about import, but we also have another utility, which is load. A load is the same as import, but it's faster. And there's another tool called set integrity. We will talk more about these two utilities later in this video. Export, import, and load are utilities that work at the table level, so they work per table. If you want to execute these utilities on a bunch of tables, you could either create a script or you can use a utility called Db2 Move. With Db2 Move, you can specify a given schema so that you could move or export a given number of tables based on the schema and then import them to another database. You can use Db2 Move with export, import, and load. And it only works with the IXF format. We will provide an example of Db2 Move later on. We also have another tool called Db2 Luw. Db2 Luw is used to extract information like the DDL, permissions, database, statistics, and so on. It basically allows me to clone the structure of a database. We will provide an example of Db2 Luw later on.